Fellas, it's me, ya boy. Now let me just get everything in order. Alright. There, everything went out. There we go, I can see my mouse. Let's get to it! This probably be like a, what, a 2-hour stream? Maybe a bit less. I started at a weird time, I'll admit that. Alright. Ah, Rick! Good seeing you around, man. Right, let's see. Get Titus to tell the whole story. Sunday night. Associates. Right. Okay. Punch clocks, phone book. Mirror, maybe. Oh, God, I really gotta get into the groove. I have made 2 new factions for Armor Free, and guess what? They're only in the 60s and 70s. Wait, they're a hint. Wait, they are hint. It's from. Wait, fuck. Jesus Christ! I'm sorry. I'm just. I just woke up from like a 2-hour nap, so I'm completely thrown off. I've made 2 new factions for Armor Free, and try to guess what they are. Hint. Oh, what they are. Hint. You gotta put a little comma there. But yeah, guess what they are. Conflict from the 60s to the 90s in Europe. The Cold War? Yeah, no, I got a stroke because I'm just reading it like continuously. Just guess what they are. Hint. It's oh god. I'm a sleepy little guy, okay? I'm fucking do I even have enough? I don't have enough money. Wait, right, the shack. Yeah, I can just sleep in the shack. Right. Yes, from the 60s to 90s, I'd say the Cold War. Like, that's the closest, that's the thing that immediately hits me, because we have startup of the Cold War, like, at like, what, 50, 55? And then the end of when the Soviet Union, yep. Because the second you meant the 60s to 90s, my brain went, 1991, the fall of the Soviet Union. Just gonna ask McHurdy here again.
It's you again. What is it?
Oh, yes, rhetoric. Right.
A witness? You ain't got shit.
That's just cop tactics, Titus. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already rolled on the others, and is in witness protection.
Well, let's hear it then. Who is your mystery fella?
This goes without saying, but nonetheless, don't give out his name.
It's like you said, Al. Copper's coming up with this on the spot. There is no witness.
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate. Tell us, Copper, what wacky claims did he make?
Princess to the hanging went down quietly, no shouting, no commotion.
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band. The Hardy Boys are dead silent.
Yeah, it's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets. What's with the cowbells, policeman?
Arab guy? Boss, I think he's trying to say me and Theo.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there too. I already told you. We were all there. That means absolutely nothing to me. Sounds like some
This
made
conflict
up
stopped
horse
in
shit.
1988 due to agreement to place the freedom fighters have used the shit. Wait. One more hint. This conflict stopped in 1988 due to an agreement of peace. Okay, you're spelling peace like it's a part of something. Peace as in like non-conflict. It's spelled Peace. Just so you know. Okay. And also the freedom fighters have been used in a shit ton of memes. The only thing I'm thinking of right now is the Russian invasion of Afghanistan, but that can't be right. Right? No. Shit, I'm really... Oh, my history skills are not the best right now. Because all I'm thinking of... No, the Toyota trucks, that was in, what, the 90s? Not related to Russian anyway. Freedom fighters... Peace Deal, 1988. Okay, I'm gonna take a blind shot. I'm just gonna shoot in the dark and say... like, the Balkans. Like, that's like the only guess I really have in my head right now is just Balkans. Oh, something about hating the British rule. You have any idea how little that narrows it down? Okay. Hates the British. 88. Oh, the Irish? Was that it? The IRA, right? Car bombings and shit? Yeah, there we go. Because I was thinking, oh yeah, it's in Europe, and then it started rounding, and then like in a lot of memes. But yeah, no, it clicked now. Yeah, I really am doing some Henry Dubois type shit of just I am completely shit tired out of my brain. Just woke up from a big nap, and now I'm remembering random bits of history.
It means the whole scene was long and drawn out, like it was from a film.
What is this fella's problem? Sorry we didn't make it more action-packed. It wasn't the first thing on our minds, you see?
I'm sorry. The IRA Yoda? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry? Huh?
Shanky, it's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know there was.
Oh, Kim, please help me out.
I know you are lying, Shanky.
You didn't break this wagon fort, but you did manage to rattle the people inside a bit.
Great witness.
Okay, maybe it doesn't feel like this did anything to them, but they have to be fretting a little. Everyone is afraid of witnesses.
Wait.
Witness is a scary word.
Yeah, let's see if I have I've never seen the like, should I pull it up, or is that a bit too spicy for some? Wait, okay, let's see. Drama, logic, conceptualization. Do. No, 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 no. Alright, you know, yeah, I'm pulling up the IRA Yoda just to see what the fuck you're talking about. Alright, let's see. Oppressed my people are. And two person are sitting in the car by my bus. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I get what you mean now. I get what you mean. Jesus. What's giving me -1 MP? Ah, yeah, the white polo shirt, right.
It's you again.
Oh, shit.
What is it?
Let me just... Yeah, no, tell me, just join the stream together waiting room and I can just bring you in. Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Hi, hello. Are you serving the depressed 40-year-old man is stuck in Disco Elysium, Chili?
Yeah.
Perfect, in that case. Oh, okay, I see. You're gonna try to do a... Oh my fucking god, have you saved?
Nope.
I don't know what went wrong the last time. You
I
have
love
so
how,
many
like, you're
good
always like,
ideas.
no,
Make them all
saved, and
see
like,
their
what are we
puppets
gonna do
on the screen.
now?
No, because I'm not gonna save scum. I'm just doing it fucking raw.
Alright, sure.
Oh my god, I really thought I had it.
No, no, Glenn. I want to hear this. Who do you think is fucking fiddling me?
Tis pity, she's a whore.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's ever gonna pull top shelf.
Yeah, you pulling
Oh shit, I'm dying.
Despair creeps
Right.
into you, getting fat on your weakness. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Yes, it can be difficult to be on the receiving end.
Nothing you can say
Shit.
would make you feel any better.
Well,
I've done a slight miscalculation.
yeah, I think the game is gonna save scum for you.
Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. "It's because the Furrows lost that match," said Captain Ptolemy Price, once the man's superior officer. "It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police..."
Let's start a new game, I guess.
Oh god,
Okay.
I don't know.
I should have saved. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, let's...
It's like, I get that you don't want to save
It's
scum,
you again.
but at the same
What is
time,
it?
I feel like you've done, what, 7 streams of not save scumming? And if the game is fucking you over a bit right now, maybe,
Oh,
just
well,
maybe,
that's
let's
just
just
practice,
save scum a
Titus.
little.
Well,
This goes without saying.
Especially if you have nowhere
but
else to go.
nonetheless,
Yeah.
don't give up.
it's like you.
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing.
It's you.
Yeah.
Arab guy?
Well, yeah.
Just running through
that
all
means
this.
It means the
What is this?
Shanky.
You.
I know you are alive.
You didn't break this wagon fort, but you did manage to rattle the... Okay, maybe it doesn't feel
No, don't
like
press
this
it.
did...
Don't press it. No! No! Anyways. Wait, I gotta read what Rick said. Also,
Alright,
there's
and
one
I'm
that
gonna do
goes
another
like,
thing.
I paid my taxes since 2003. I have been not.
Also,
Yeah.
also Fox?
Mm-hmm.
The hotkey for quick saving is F5.
Thank you. You know what? I deserve a little treat.
Are you kidding me?
I'm just gonna try it
It's
one
you,
time.
dear.
If it doesn't work this one time.
No, it's I tell you the hotkey, you say thank you, and then you don't use it.
No, I'm gonna use it later, but I like to have a manual save. It feels more comfy in my hands.
Okay, sure.
Because I don't want a quick save, I want a proper, robust, manly save button.
But
I'm just
okay,
fucking
sure.
with you. I'm just fucking with you. I
Alright,
was gonna
sure.
press F5, and I just like, what if I just normally save? It was too funny
Yeah.
to pass up on.
Alright, okay, but the reason I bring that up is because you can just press F5 and F6 very easily to save and load something, and then you have to don't have to open menu, save, load, select, save.
Okay, fair enough. Anyways, gambling.
Convince
Yeah!
Titus
Oh!
is being
Oh!
manipulated.
Double ticks!
Bad idea. Bringing her up will
Good
do no
fucking
good.
nice.
You should know by now. Titus will never falter.
Oh. Holy shit! I'm sorry. I die. I'm ready to save scum, and then like as a message from the fucking universe, I get double six.
Nice.
Holy fuck! I'm sorry. That just like caught me so off guard. Holy fuck. Anyways, so I made all the IRA dudes in my faction ski masks, AKs, and guns. Okay, and a British post-war modern military in Erdal ammo and FN Falcons. Oh yeah, the L1A ones. Completely forgot about those fucking things.
Alright, let me read again. Convince Titus is being manipulated.
Yeah.
Bad idea. Bringing her up will do no good. You should know by now. Titus will never falter.
One of his boys will.
Fat Angus, the powerful guy, Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker. Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez, their district, their responsibility.
I'm gonna be honest, every time they say Martinez in this game, I'm just imagining some Italian guy trying to say mayonnaise.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, but like it's been a thing since like 5 streams ago.
This is why no tourists come here.
Because everyone keeps thinking of fucking mayonnaise, and not even the good kind, not even like a chili mayo, just normal, regular fucking mayo.
Outside in the evening light, ruined and old, shadows lengthen on the pavement. A distant gunshot.
Thank you, supernatural shapers.
No, just like to do get this thing gunshot. It's god damn it! Fucking loose ass trigger! God damn, every time I try to lay down or sit down, this fucking thing goes off! Shit!
God.
I don't know where that came from, it's just like... Anyways.
Huh? He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. And Martinez,
Hey, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Oh. No, bringing up the Shek won't work. We already established that previously. Racism? No, we have people different races here. That doesn't work either. Yeah.
Yeah, we liked it. It was fun, wasn't it, guys? We had a great time.
It wasn't for your fucking entertainment, Dennis. She...
Oh!
They kill you because they think it's funny.
Yeah. They're standing in the dark, like, okay, to make a display of your corpse. And they club you from behind, string you up. Pull you guys. You drag them out back. Corpse on fire and pissing them.
It wasn't that. It wasn't... We didn't hit him, okay?
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm too old for a shot like that now.
The most terrible fear. Bigger
What?
than any before. To your right, you sense the air move. The lieutenant draws his firearm. You only manage to perform one more movement. An instinctive jerk to your left. Then, no sound.
What?
No one screams. It's impossible to say where it comes from. More dead cops.
What?
Sadly, in the district of Martinez, as the bodies of 2 police officers are found floating in the canal. It is believed the officers were pursuing a murder investigation, but got caught in
I
the
didn't even know that was
strike.
possible.
What the
Were gunned down under unclear circumstances. Such needless loss of life is truly tragic, a local union leader Claire commented, and added that although the event is truly horrid, we can expect similar incidents to follow if right-wing vigilantes are allowed to run around
What? What the?
Okay.
So that happened.
It's you again.
Okay, so he followed through. They actually killed you.
I really should have calmed down. Should I? Head up.
Like, what was your reasoning? Nice.
Bad idea.
What was your reasoning for going after Theo?
The powerful.
The reason I went after Theo was because I was just
time
like,
has
shut up, old man.
Put in just outside. He'll get it.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
No, you're a psycho. Oh no.
Yeah, we liked it. It was fun, wasn't it?
It wasn't for your...
They kill you because they think it's funny.
It wasn't that.
That's it.
Officer,
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
no, I'm not gonna do it.
Suddenly, there's an awful ring
God
in
damn
your
it.
ears.
To go for
Your
Theo
body
at all is
temperature
just...
spikes. You're burning
No,
all
like, that's
over
what I mean. Like, I feel like
with
he
fear.
warns
The
you.
Yeah.
That you will be
terror.
next.
To your right, you said you only more.
Son of a bitch! Alright, that's fair. That's fair. That's on me.
I
3
find it
deaths
amazing
within
that
6 minutes. Jesus.
It's you
I
again.
find it amazing that I never
What is
realized this.
Yeah. Gambling!
That's what...
I don't know what went
Alright.
wrong the last time. You have so many.
Okay, at this point, I really... Yeah.
No, I'm safe scumming. I don't fucking care. This...
Yeah,
not-
same, because like I feel like there was no... I'm gonna be honest, that was a bit of a death out of
It's you
nowhere.
again.
Like, the first one, I was fine with. I guess going after Theo at all leads to death.
I mean, he does say...
Convince Titus he's
he must
being
warn you.
manipulated.
That's fair.
Just outside. He'll get it.
Got it.
Yeah, we...
It wasn't...
They kill you
Second.
because they think...
It wasn't.
That's it.
officer,
He's onto you.
Now.
He knows what you're trying to do. The lieutenant has put down his notebook. His hand is resting on his holster. He gives you an imperceptible nod. What? What does that mean? Go for it. The lieutenant has his eyes set on the fat guy.
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus!
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control. Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus?
Jesus!
Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, Your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Evrard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
What just happened between these two? You're in. He's all yours. Questions? He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What was it?
I'm guessing overdose.
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
So
May
there
I
was
say
a wound. You should try looking for it one more time before you send the body away.
Yeah, you were saying?
I'm trying to remember. So, you remember when there was a perception check at the body,
Yeah.
and you had a negative modifier.
Establish. Oh my god!
Exactly. It was negative because the cause of death was false. And that perception check was an opportunity for you to realize this before this.
Oh my god.
Yep. And this would have helped you convince him, but now you know it this way.
Yeah.
Because the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died. I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Holy shit.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
That's okay with the fat man, still wheezing there. He couldn't speak if he wanted to.
Damn. I feel that. The guy's an asthmatic. I feel that, man.
I went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking...
The new
dirty
window!
sheets and bottles everywhere.
That's when it was a new window! Oh my god!
It's all coming together.
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged. Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
That's incredibly convenient.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own. The can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from. They're powerful. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
A reminder that officially the RCM works under the moral intern. Which means, technically speaking, if you arrest her, they might find her.
Oh no. Oh no, it's a fucking conspiracy! Oh god!
That's all he knows. That's all she's told him.
Also, I love how cranked up my drama is.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing. Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
Or to the NCR patrolling the Mojave wasteland always makes you wish a nuclear winter.
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
My dude, one of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you. In a manner of speaking. We had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it. For political reasons. It sent a good message. Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head.
A little too far there, but you're definitely right.
That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway.
No, it's okay for that to be a hardy girl, Titus.
We're Hardy Boys, and that's it. Glad you understand that.
Oh boy.
Did you know that the IRA made their own grenades out of empty cans, like bean cans and other of that sort? So imagine dying to an explosive bean can.
Oh,
Okay,
I know a friend.
Bot.
Yeah.
Cleanse them.
It's a
Cleanse
bot!
the impure.
Grab him!
Cleanse the impure. Burn them.
Good.
The fire.
Now, you little bot, you need to understand what you've done here. You have betrayed the stream and its people. For that sin, I condemn you and your kind to banishment. There we go.
Okay, he dead now.
Okay, he's gone now. Bye-bye.
He's dead. He's just resting. It's great.
No, I just love the 180 of just you have been banished, and then it's okay. He's gone. Bye bye. the fucking 180 from going like we really went from like Castlevania to like Animal Crossing within like 1 second.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames. It carries newspapers, circles the whirling in rags in a warm column.
She, Clausia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But that's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
Also, the IRA made their own RPGs.
Holy shit. No, but honestly, Salva, I get it now. I get where you like Titus.
It's like he's not a good man, but I feel let's just say this: he's not a good man, but compared with
he's a
other
necessary
characters in
existence.
this game, he's fine.
Fuck, I feel kind of like a dick now that I commissioned Arcus to make a meme.
No, it's fine. The meme is still good.
Oh yeah, you've seen it, right? No, I gotta show this to the rest of the people here. Let me just find it first.
I'll go to the toilet while you pull that
Okay.
up.
What is this? Things one must do to find a good meme. Ah, found it. Yeah, I made a friend of mine. I asked a friend of mine to make this. in context of, because before I thought that they were, doing it willingly, and he didn't want it to happen. But yeah, now this meme feels a little outdated. So yeah, that's unfortunate.
We'll take that into account. Yes? What about me? Good.
Okay. I gotta wait for Talbot and then
I'm back.
Good. Whoa, oh my god. Oh, I almost dropped my phone.
Alright.
Yeah, no, but I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get some chips. Like,
Alright, I guess I'll also go get some food then.
alright. Be right back, fellas.
Stream is adjourned. Take this opportunity to talk shit about Fox and me. And, Richter, you have failed. This is your prime opportunity to talk shit about this. That is remarkably fair.
Alright.
Well, what now?
Well, I'm gonna investigate this curtain.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling-height window. The hawthorn branches scrape.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I can't do it. Fuck! Fuck! Wait, no!
Ellie, fuck!
Oh my god! No, I genuinely didn't think I could do it. Fuck!
Ja, okej.
Ah!
Okej. Okej. Och sen så tror jag att vi måste ta en trasa.
Why?
It's you again. What is it?
Well.
Let's see.
I don't know what.
God damn it!
Well, they sent you a sign and immediately sent you another. From now
It's
on,
you
please,
again.
for the love of
What is
God,
it?
quick save before you do
Yeah,
any
yeah,
white checks.
yeah. I'm
Because
gonna.
that's the point of white checks. With red checks, I completely
I don't
encourage
know
that
what.
behavior, but not with white checks.
It's you again.
Yes, it's me
What
again.
is it?
Get me out of this.
I don't
Fuck!
know what went.
The game is now punishing you so hard for this. Oh my god.
One sec, I gotta pull up a thing. Alright, give me one moment. I'm just It's me again. Let me out. Please let me out.
No!
You said press escape and press F5. I follow your directions to the T. There we go.
No, press escape to get out of the menu you were in. Now, perfect. Now it's
yeah.
Now, whenever you ever think about doing something, just do that. Yes, saving normally is better, but if you don't, just do it just in case.
Yeah,
you can
that's
do
fair.
Both. Now, you're free to try the perception check if you want.
No, but no, what Rick gets me here. Save all the things I made in a game like triple times. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's my point. You have to save them triple. First you quick save, and then you save manually.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh my god. How was it seeing me experience excruciating pain of failure? Okay. That's, yeah. One second. Manually because we're more reliable than a quick save every 15 minutes, maybe. Yeah. Oh my god. And then, like, I look away and look back, and then I'm back. Just imagine, like, I walk out this door, I trip over, I fall in front of Kim, I look fucking pathetic, I reload the game, and... Oh, it's an ad, son of a bitch. No. God damn it, this ad ruined my... It's an Amazon ad. No, but just imagine... I walk in. So, how, Claudia? Shit, that's not her name. 1 moral damage. No! Something like that, yeah? Hello?
What?
Yeah.
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
I understand. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I should have known that you'd find out.
I'm sorry, I just love Ricky down here crying in Russian while shouting Rush B. Yeah.
Why did you waste our time then?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
Is she implying the Hardy Boys are the law?
I know that. But the people around here, they don't see it that way. And if I am to stay here, I need to get along with them.
I am not. There is more here, miss.
You're right. There's more. You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again. A grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the horizon, wine dark in the evening light. The Pale, the Muindi Isola, the Occident, and then Aranye, the old world.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts. Just business, but bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill. Well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Actually, this murder did have a little to do with her.
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean. Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open, dumb. I could see. I could...
May I mention a little thing?
Sure.
We're having this whole, like, discussion about someone's death. It is a sadness in it. And then I named the fucking stream Disco Elysium, I Am the Seagull.
Yeah, I know, but that's the nature of this Elysium.
Yo!
One moment it's joking around, haha, Kim, I am the seagull. The other moment it's like, oh God. Oh
Yeah.
dear God. I want to go back to being a seagull, please.
A great pain moves through her, a dark and indefinite wave. She continues in spite of it.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me. No, I want to. Let's get this done.
It's okay. Tell us as much as you're comfortable with.
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs.
Okay, so...
I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
So am I.
She throws it away and immediately proceeds to light another one.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Oh, Jesus.
What is that?
Like a line of cocaine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Jesus. Also, don't worry, Ricky, I am reading what you're saying, it's just, this is a little captivating.
Good thinking. Clear your head. You should clear your head. Get into his mindset.
I like the chemistry, shut the fuck up.
Now's not a good moment.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No. Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot, just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore, so I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
Run, woman. Run past them and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection, as far as you can.
I already ran. I ran from an entire Isola. I can't run any further. Not with these people. This is as far as it gets.
I'm gonna interact with Ricky a bit. This is sad as shit. Yeah, but yeah, Ricky. My two most played games is Elite Dangerous at like 500. Like, technically, I have 1,000 hours on Warframe. Like on my Steam account as is right now, I have about 580 on Elite Dangerous and like I would say 460-ish on Helldivers. And then like I have a couple like 360 on Dark Tide and like so on.
For me, it is 392 on Warhammer Dark Tide, like Fox. Wait, hang on, let me make sure, because that's only my favorites. How do I make it so I see all my games?
When you have Steam, oh wait 1 second. Yeah, you just so you're on your library homepage, right?
Yeah.
Where it says favorites. Just click on that, like on the big, not in like the little shelf on the side, on the like where it shows like the different games.
Mm-hmm.
You go my games and then sort by hours played.
Wait, again, in my library, click where?
Yeah, go to library.
Yeah.
And then press home.
Home?
Yeah.
Wait, oh, there I see.
And then the home will show the news.
Oh, I have it. Okay, in that case. Dark Tide, 392 hours. For Honor, 248.1. And then Guilty Gear, 172.
Yeah.
However, another thing to consider is Valorant, in which I probably have 424, if I don't remember.
And then we have a common friend between us that has like, what was it, like 6,000 hours on Hoi 4.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding. It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Ravishol, or even in Orania.
You guys gotta give me 1 second. I gotta get some more water. I'm dry as hell.
Alright then.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Let me make sure. Alright, I guess let me use the leftist word set here. Water now.
Okay, Talva?
Yeah?
I drank some on the way here. Does that count?
Let me think. Yes, it shall count.
Oh,
I am
thank
feeling
fuck.
merciful today.
Okay, good.
Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Oh, that's sweet. That's, I don't know. I can imagine you play it during your childhood, I imagine.
For me, I've played a lot of games. What is that one like children's game company like Boko Pink or something like that? Boca Toco? It's something along those lines. I can't for the life of me.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Lou's County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lou Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
But she really destroyed them. She still feels it.
I watched a Finnish YouTuber a lot when I was younger, so when I got to first grade, I got one of those PS4, my mom brought a copy of Minecraft, a disc, and I loved it. Oh, that's...
Oh, sweet childhood memories.
Honestly, like, when it comes to, like, a big chunk of my childhood gaming, it was Minecraft on my old iPad. And let me tell you, fuckers. So you know how on like Pocket Edition, how you can place a block like anywhere you can see instead of just having a crosshair? So that setup, I shit you not, I could set up like a whole like 15 by 15 floor in less than a minute. It was great.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Lou Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive. It is. Many people lost their jobs. Not just C-suite. Ordinary people. What I did to get to accounting, a lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. There's more.
One of them killed themselves because of me. How do you deal with anything? It's all just... How do you do it? That would do the trick, yes. What? Why would I... He wouldn't have...
All kinds of crazy things happen when drugs are... It could have been a desire. He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun. Somewhere, lying around, close to her hand.
Like what? That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break. I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me. Or, I don't know anything anymore. All I do is wait here.
We can't go after Lou's cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
Let's see what Ricky wrote. He still has made videos to his Minecraft playthrough, and it's by far his most popular series most popular, and because his half Thai and half Finnish. Because he's half Thai and half Finnish, he has a big rice field using wheat and an ancient temple plus red Thai cube in his Minecraft world. Oh, I fucking love Thai cubes. Genuinely, the red curry Thai cube is... It's a little pricey when it comes to frozen food, but holy shit, when you eat 2 of those when you're sad on like a Saturday night, you ain't sad anymore, buddy. It's great. And he has It's been in the ads for Thai cubes. Holy shit. Wait, you don't own a microwave? I'm not saying this in like a judgmental tone. I'm just like, it's mostly questioning because, huh? Like you can also, I guess, heat them up in an oven. No, oven wouldn't work. I would say a steamer would be your best option if you want to heat them up. Something along those lines. Maybe putting on some simmering water and just putting the whole package except for the plastic in and just letting it cook that way. Huh. Anyways.
Last week, Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there. Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
What?
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys. Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power. She trusts her. So do the others.
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy Boy?
Why not? Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
She blinks without averting her gaze.
Because I'm an idiot.
Which is an indicator of truth. Idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him. He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud, thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravachol.
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete. It could not have been a lie. That is impossible. She nods. He's thinking, are we done here?
Sure. Nothing. I do nothing with it. Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Rani's lit. It's not very cool, but what can you do? The record. So official. Okay.
She nods. So, as you look back, you think, so love did do him in, after all. If it weren't for her, he would not have been there. The shot would not have connected with his soft palate.
Okay, Inland Empire, you're supposed to be the funny little guy. What the fuck is going on, dude?
Well, Inland Empire is much more.
I know. I use Inland Empire as my coping mechanism, so vibes are off.
Well, the plot just thickened. I
Oh.
suggest you save.
This window is pristine on the
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Let me see. I want to crank up my visual calculus as far as I can. Encyclopedia.
This window is pristine on the inside. Golden light melts away into the
Mathematics,
darkness
baby!
of your mind. In it are two neon lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed.
Yeah, look at this. Wait, what the fuck is that place? I've never been there.
Yeah, you haven't.
Ah, that's concerning.
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired.
Actually, Fox, may I tell you something cool that's kind of a spoiler, but nothing major?
Wait, let me sit down first. I've been standing for an hour straight and my back's starting to feel it.
Alright.
Yeah, hit it.
So, that island, the view from there is the main menu.
Oh! Oh, okay.
The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain, ending him. From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back. The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization. The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points. There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago. 72%, with a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium, a well-lit aquarium. None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any. That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez? According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime. B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Might have been at the church. No, because we have the crab man. He's been there for a while, never mind.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account. 1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions, let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched. 1 kilometer away, An unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere. On an islet in the Bay of Martinez, perhaps. There are islets there, badly charted as they may be. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
I love the idea that during this entire time, Henry has just not blinked at all. Just like he's fucking bug-eyed. Just like, Like, you can hear his brain. You can, like, if you lean in close enough, his hair starts moving because it's like a PC fan going haywire.
Warning.
From where,
overheating.
precisely? I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance? Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. A simple hypothesis can be wrong, but it's something to build on.
The hell is... What is that?
It is a room. Interesting that you can see this. I can tell you. You know the door in the kitchen at the bottom of the rolling and racks? That leads to a room which leads up there.
Alright.
And for some fucking reason you can see that from up here.
6 cents. Bro's looking at the one SCP that teleport snapshot. Yeah, oh, you're thinking of 173, that was it.
Oh wow, yeah. Did you say?
Yeah, I saved.
Alright, just checking. Alright.
You left. And you know what? I'm gonna investigate the curtain when I'm not on 1 morale.
That's probably smart.
The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps. The bear's eyes are still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly.
I swear to God if I fail this. No! How?
It's
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness.
It was a 97% chance, what the fuck?
%97% chance is still not 100.
I'm putting good money on it just because I have such low morale right now. Also, we can agree it doesn't count as save scumming if I just fucking die.
Agreed.
Then, where was it? No. Chances are low, but never zero. Just like how it is dying from a falling cow.
Dying from a falling cow? That sounds ridiculous. That would never happen to me. What is that sound? Oh god. Ah! Hello, cow. What are you looking for?
My house.
Oh. Oh, you want to call it a day? Talk to your little grandma. She should have given you a key.
No, she has given me a key.
Oh.
Or like, wait, let me... I've sworn...
Has she?
The buzz of electric lights blends together.
Yes, I can't really sleep anymore. Only a few hours a night. My suggestion is, don't grow any older than you already are. That's old enough. Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do. Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you'll have an easier life in your hands. Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even. Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
Well, there's that music. Music from across the sea. It started a few days ago, and now it's blasting even through the night. And now, suspicious-looking people are sneaking around the church. I don't like that.
Those would be the dance music enthusiasts in the...
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty. I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war. I wasn't here then, you know. Was born in Samara. Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed. As I said, it's a peninsula. There's no one there, just ghosts and vagrants, and teenagers making out.
Barrel. Holy shit! Yeah. 5 cents! 50 cents! I putting life in me. I gotta find my fucking home.
It's right there.
Oh, this place? No.
No, back. It was right there where you picked up the thing.
Oh, so this is the place.
Why do you think the door is silent?
The door has seen better days.
I'll be sleeping in my room in the whirling. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
And now, safe?
Oh, fine. Right before. Nailed it.
You have a very important, kind of important choice here. That thing. Do you want to shave?
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous. You'll be looking like a pansy without the chops. A fucking pansy.
I agree.
Yeah.
The mutton chops are too good.
I also like
It's like
them all.
90% of my personality. Because I don't remember the rest. Oh, why is this one so crunchy?
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum. The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
What is this place to you?
Huh.
Waves crash onto the beach, drowning the reeds. Far to the south, a congregation gathers to a soup kitchen in a shelter for the homeless. An old woman gives out knitted scarves for free. This could have been you. This could still be you. A down on his luck nobody, trying to survive. There is no going back. Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Look under the floorboards.
What? Huh? Also, I gotta check out the new jacket I got. The tuner jacket. Yo! Okay, what is it?
Do you ever?
Yo!
The drip's coming together.
Dude, wait, it's the same hat!
Yeah, it's fallen.
Yeah.
In fact, there should also be pants and shoes somewhere, but I don't know where.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
But under what floorboards and how?
Well, if you're gonna look under the floorboards, you might as well look under the foundation.
True.
I'm gonna peek on myself. No, I don't know.
It's getting cold. The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still. The bed is
Finally, I don't need to sleep in a fucking couch.
Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark.
I can actually do it.
Fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
I want to try it.
Every corner and every street.
How's that?
Jesus, you do it very nice, almost perfectly.
Hey, Kim, guess what? I'm the fucking seagull.
Stop it, Lieutenant.
Come on, Kim. Come on. It's funny. You know it.
It is not.
It was a whole bit. I used to do it when... I don't even remember. I'm gonna be real with you.
That is not surprising.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Do I really do that good of a Henry?
Yeah, you do, and I don't know why.
Remember, I still have it as a point redeemed that you guys can force me to do karaoke in Harry Dubois' voice.
God damn it.
And it's like 6,000 points.
I mean, to be fair, that's...
You know it, baby.
Recorded in you forever on Faraday.
No, You're spinning tapes at the discotheque. The great unceasing disco of the mind. The flash. The bang. The endless learning experience. On and on it goes. For untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising. Above the dark curvature, the great wingspan of sleep, studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time, the last time, the smoke in her mouth, the plotted flowers, the faces turning, changing.
It's the world, Harry boy, and you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it.
Who do you think will win in my current
I'm
scenario?
afraid you can't be unmade now.
Wait, let's see. What are we fighting? Oh yeah, the British. Wait, I was silly. I said I could make a Brits. The IRA versus the Brits in it. That depends. Oh, damn! He got 2 ads. No, but I'd say it depends. It depends on... Like, now I'm just thinking... Is in the jungle, who is in a defensive position, or are they both in an offensive position? Because if the IRA is in a defensive position, I'm feeling they would win. For the most part. Now, let's continue.
You can never forget this shit.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent, picking up litter and old newspapers, collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless keepsakes.
But yeah, no, the IRA are defending and have IEDs on the... I'd say the IRA, honestly.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
It's simple. So I can fucking boogie with Kim.
Now that is a very good reason. Fuck
If
you.
I end up in the loony bin, I'll say one thing. Electrochemistry is gonna fucking kill itself.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth. Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
Do it for the wind.
Thank you, Shivers.
Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world, one conversation at a time.
You can do it.
Oh wow. Okay. Why does my limbic system sound like me? At least I got this banger ass jacket.
And at least you're no longer one bad day away from wanting to step down.
Yep. I got just enough mental health for the day. Oh hi Kim.
Yes?
I like your glasses, Kim.
No.
Oh boy, oh boy. So today's agenda is to first of all, I'm gonna see logic. I'm so tempted to put on because this gives me +2 encyclopedia. But I look like a fucking dork. And honestly, I'm gonna be real. That visual calculus goes so hard.
Sure.
like these stats are pretty good all around.
Yeah, sure. You only have -1 in empathy, and I think you can make up for that.
Oh, but I feel split because this makes me look like a goddamn dork. But I really like the visual calculus. But on the other, I'll rock with this for now. Yeah. 5 of them. Poster. What's it? There was one. Yeah, right. Why are you... What is wrong with you? I gotta scroll manually, and even that... Jesus Christ. Just like I'm fighting against the goddamn game trying to do something. Right. So, first of all, let me just... No, a little bit closer. There we go. Hello, car. Actually, tell me, you know what little headcanon I have?
Sure.
I like to think that my Henry DeBois drank so much, and then just like, nah, I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna win. That's why I haven't drank anything yet.
True. Oh, those guys.
One brutal motor carriage.
I know exactly what the name is. Holy shit.
For no particular reason, may you type the joke to me in Discord?
Oh, come on.
I didn't figure it out, and I'm curious.
His name is Piss F missing letter T. What is a 6-letter word that starts with F and ends with T?
Can guess, but the thing is I don't quite know what that word, the word I'm thinking of, means.
It's me! It's us! It's the old term for boy kisser!
I see. Wow.
Also, hey Hachi man. What a homie you ripped out. Where's the hook? Like, Kim is right here. Drip the fuck out.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
We're right here.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches or skulls.
Ah, you're not fags. Explain the shirt then, brother.
Which is not to say that the skulls
Some contradicting information.
On the contrary.
Wait, I love the on the contrary.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls yet.
Oh yeah, Cindy's a right proper skull.
Yeah, a true artist of the future, just like Arno van Eyck.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
Oh man, yeah. We're not fucking kids, man.
Be wary of the abyss.
It's a threat. An impotent threat of violence.
That's right. You should back off and let silence rule supreme.
What is wrong with you? Now you're just...
This is ridiculous. Boys, do you know why the gang is called Skulls?
Yeah. The skull symbolizes the embrace of death and nothingness, present in all of us. The vehicle of our future operations. Death and nothingness.
They're called Skulls because when you are shot dead in the middle of the street, the skull is the only part the stray dogs won't eat.
Damn!
Just trust me and follow my lead. No reply. The blonde rebel scratches his chin, deliberately not focusing his gaze on anything. He looks, the other one shuffles uncomfortably, nevertheless continuing to steal glances at the lieutenant's.
We're not franchise skulls. Well, not yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them. Because we can be just as psycho and vicious. You'll see.
But in a non-threatening and definitely legal way.
We'll fuck the system from the inside later. Just be cool now. The damage will be tenfold.
Right on, fuck. So what's happening now? Mm-hmm.
Murder? Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it.
Also, he was hanged. He was hanged from a tree.
Yeah, I mean...
These punks don't know anything.
Hey! Stop right there! How does one know anything?
Sure. What about them? Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person, even though the statement has character. And I do like piss.
Not necessarily.
And I do. For fuck's sake, this fucking game. Oh.
The word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world. Things being defined
Imagine
as they
being a Brit
seem,
army guy,
not as
and the
they
last
are.
thing you see is a dude with a black ski mask and in civ clothes shoot at you with their Armalite Arkansas 180.
What is it? Is the rhetoric too much for you?
Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it, attention, it is imperative that the medium itself convey the message. What I mean by this is, we are all piss and that the world is inherently meaningless.
Just say you're a little bottom bitch boy and move on with life. Christ.
But that's not cool. So we need to.
I don't fucking care. Go to your big dummy daddy and get pissed on already. Shut the fuck up and stop trying to make your king feel like a worldly belief. Good God, just get pissed on already, you fag. And for context, Twitch, I
Language.
am a homosexual myself. Or I'm pansexual, so... I'm using this one time as a freebie card. I'm just saying this because Twitch can be very willing to open fire. Anyways.
Yeah, that's why I'm also urged you caution.
No, I'm not gonna caution. I'm not gonna be censored. This man literally has a jacket with the words, and I do hear quote, whether they're erased. But... I'm sorry, but if someone wears a jacket with piss faggot on it, I'm pretty sure they're a piss faggot. They are literally labeling themselves. And I'm not saying this in an angry or like, ooh, Rage Against the Machine. No, I just find it really funny. I straight up swear. You are next, Rick. Oh, sorry. Just, whew.
You're straight. So is spaghetti.
Until it gets wet.
God damn it, why do we have the same brain cell?
No, come on! We synced up! I wasn't beating you to it, we're just synced.
No, but the fact that we said the same thing.
It's because we're funny as hell. Pro tip, don't come to me in a Wait. Don't come to me in a minor still. What? Anyways. I have to finally check the body. It's been sitting in that freezer for ages.
Oh right, you haven't done that, I forgot.
Yeah, because you know, I died.
Oh right. Then please make sure to save before you die again.
I have 3 morale. And it's a 97%. You know, I don't care. Gambling, let's go. Open it up.
Your arm reaches out.
Good.
And your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around.
Got it.
You feel cold, dead flesh through the latex glove. It's right under the palm of your hand. His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a rubber spider, your gloved hand crawls on his features. Everything is silent, all around.
The government would like to meet you if you don't come to me. If you did.
The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop. You're on the right track.
Bara det du ser.
Wait.
Okej, och den där, ta fram borsten. Alltså...
There we go. Just gonna deafen quickly.
A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from his throat. And there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius, the edges appear darkened. An abrasion collar. This is what we're after.
Abrasion collar.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound. Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth, right into his brainstem. The basal ganglia feels clumpy. The bullet has torn apart his reptilian complex. Your yellow fingers slide into the remains of the limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres. The undulations of the limbic system have ended. All is quiet. The lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper. Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow.
Alright, sorry. I'm gonna need to do some cleaning, so I'll be muting myself whenever that begins, so you don't hear the
Yeah, that's fine
sound
by me.
of that.
So Ricky, Godspeed with the RA pot shots.
All the muscles in your body harden. Time to enter him.
That's what he said?
Not the time, really.
Okay, sorry.
Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper until you feel it on the tip of your finger. Sharp, serrated material. The edges cut right into your skin. This must be the bullet. The pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline rush.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus.
You pick the sharp metal bullet between your index and middle finger. With your face twisting from pain and concentration, all you need to do is just... The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead.
A bullet.
The bullet falls in the bag, leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic. He raises the bag under his eyes and says,
I'm getting the premium, the Troubles Brit experience.
A non-caliber. Rifled. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact. No, you deserve it. We can log it later.
Oh my god, the goodest of good cops! I am the goodest cop, let's go!
We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion color. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound? Opinion, fatal injury. And one last thing. We should amend injury number 3, ligament mark. Treatment. It's obvious the Hardy Boys tampered with it. I had my doubts. There were no signs of a struggle on his hands. No claw marks on his neck. But still.
His brow furrows while his eyes glaze over. The lieutenant looks regretful for not figuring this out before.
Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I am certain it has more to tell us.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
Oh, you really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening. We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day. Work on the case. Tend to personal matters. Try not to do anything too dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this. I'll leave that choice to you. And one more thing. Great work, detective.
The word lingers in the air of the basement. Far away, ice cream makers are buzzing, and the sea wind blows outside. Detective.
After you bag the corpse, Lieutenant Kitsuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You can do side tasks, and even the main case, but it might be more difficult. Plan his exit accordingly.
Fun fact, you can do this at any time. So I would suggest
right before I go to bed.
There's certain activities you can only do at night, or that are like, do this while you should probably do this while Kim isn't here because it's kind of naughty.
The bullet is
So
safely
if you have
sealed
any
away
of those,
in a
wait until
plastic
it's
bag
safe, send them away,
bearing
and
the
then do
RCM
that.
stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found.
But honestly, I'd like to keep Kim around. Because
Yeah,
I trust
same.
him.
Yeah, same. Like, I actually wonder if you have to send him away.
Beside
I'm
his
still gonna
orderly
send him away,
and
like, at the end of the day.
the bullet
But,
looks
yeah.
especially sad, like a tiny, shriveled head of cauliflower. The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold, even through the bag.
Also, Talbot, I got the achievements, Good of Good Cops.
Yes! Pat, do you know what that means?
Not a fucking clue.
Okay. Oh,
Two
I first
tables.
this from the start, but
what are you doing? We
Kim
need the
is
fridge for
watching
the body.
you
You can't
and
just
silently judging you.
What?
Every single one of your dialogue options and choices is judged by him, and there's a secret point score that determines how much he trusts you.
Yeah.
So the goodest of the good means you got that trust to max, which means Kim now trusts you.
Yeah, baby! Sorry.
And
yeah.
want to know a really wholesome fact?
Mm-hmm.
I got this achievement after seeing what was it called, like the little guy in front of Everett's office, Leo.
Yeah, Leo.
Yeah, I got that achievement after telling Leo he was doing a good job, which proves that Kim agrees that Leo is a sweetheart.
Oh, this is a Leo household, baby.
Yes. Also
What
say,
is it?
Okay, you can't. But like, if you before you do any,
You
like,
fool!
But like, drum this into your head before you do any check. Fucking save.
Fine. There. No! Physical instrument just really wanted some, huh?
Come on.
Come on, put me in, coach!
Seven
Put me
is
in!
perfectly Seven is perfectly reasonable. Come on, do it.
Yes, what is it?
Let's go gambling!
Everything
Yes!
disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes. It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace. You mean the speed freaks? Of course, the speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me? I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Brilliant negotiating there, detective, as always.
Sure. Let me know how it goes.
Ooh.
Thanks, officer.
This is so hype. This is so fucking hype. Oh shit, no, I should.
this.
There we go.
Can
I
do
should
this.
walk. I should not run.
Yeah, I'll be doing my things, but I'll be watching you. So
Yep.
whenever the thing happens, I will come back.
Emma Quill, Damien, Demi. Unga Bunga happens on weekdays. This is not weekday. This is Sunday. Sunday is Disco Elysium. Unga Bunga shall happen Tuesday? I'd say Tuesday maybe? So, Unga Bunga will come. Unga Bunga will Unga your Bunga. Don't you worry. Unga Bunga will come later. Do not worry.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes. What? The what now? Oh, the old Ultra. I have a major sinus infection, stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's all blasted up. Winter. Can't even breathe. Yes, that's all Nosefed's doing. Without the noser, I'd be...
Nosafed is the shit.
Sure. Here you go, officer. The noser. Blast away. It does, doesn't it?
Told you we have a smell problem.
He sniffs the air. It doesn't take a forensic scientist to guess it's drug-related. They look and act like the kind of guys who've done their fair. However, their breathing is regular, their jaws stay put, and their pupils aren't dilated. So, not under the influence right now. He nods enthusiastically.
Yes? What's the deal?
Let's see. What if I told you I've been invited to... Oh, yeah, hell yeah. 50-50 party. Good on you, man. I hope they have a buffet or something. Go nuts.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of a Nordic dance music. That's fine. We can manage. And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right? Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
Oh, they move fast. Wait a second. These posters interact. Money! Holy shit, that's a whole dollar! Or real, I mean. Wait, where's the money? There's alcohol here! More money! Holy shit! Bro's like, shut up! I'm broke as shit, okay? I need the money, man. Piece of our capitalist vocalism. All that growing belly needs.
Hey, wait. Hey, Kim. I'm the seagull. Kim. Wait, I gotta. There we go. Hey, Kim. I'm the seagull.
Holy sh! Oh my god! I made like what? $6 out of that? That's great. I got more alcohol out of it.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000! Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too.
You think for a second this napkin soaked in whiskey?
Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
Yakukata! Yakukata! The place to be!
Yeah!
Yeah, baby!
Yakukata, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's
hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega.
I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, Estelle. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please.
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway. The amnesia.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Amnesia! It's not amnesia, guys.
Motherfuckers has internal hype, man. Oh, Yeah, that's fair.
The name.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, Noid's right.
Fuck
You
it.
have? Well, what's the name?
Do you know?
I know. I actually know. No Truce with the Furies. I know that was the name before the game properly launched.
Yep. But there's only one true name we can give this. Disco
Elysium.
DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
Oh, like me!
The past is the future, but the future is dead!
Love it, man. Wait, why in the 9 hells are most British? Are most people in this game British? Anyway, but what?
Most people aren't. In fact, most
Yeah.
people I would say have a French accent.
Yeah, I'd say French, some Eastern European. We got a guy crawling around the roof that's Spanish. A fucking cock
Yeah, like I
diesel.
feel like the accents are quite varied. In fact, like
Yeah.
proper
beautiful.
British, the likes of which I'm speaking, is
like we
quite
want it to
rare.
be.
Yeah, you're basing it off like the woman up there, like up here. She's Finnish, or at least an equivalent.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Andre breaks into.
Oh shit, he's busting it down!
To celebrate the name, someone turns up the beat. You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience. It feels good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that Andre is doing with his limbs?
I'm dancing!
I really wish this game had mods, because I would pay good money to see Andre fucking do a gritty or some shit. By the way, oh wait, let's see. He's throwing it back!
Yes, my man!
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express audio waves thump against
Stop,
your
stop,
ribcage?
stop. No, no, no,
The
no, no.
speaker setup makes everything
Go
sound
out
much better.
and
but
save.
the beat is still...
Goodbye, officer.
This and the check after are, in my opinion, one of the most important saves in the entire game.
Okay, we got
Until
nothing
now.
negative. I'll do
savoir-faire?
it way later in the game.
Like, what was it that you needed? Savoir-faire?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
and
only
then you're
have
going
one piece of
savoir-faire, and then authority.
Actually, I have nothing that gives me any plus on fail. I don't.
Okay, what's your base stat?
Fucking it's shit. It's where is it? It's shit all.
Shit. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to come back once you've leveled it up a bit.
Yeah.
And maybe gotten some items.
Definitely.
Now, let's continue the science.
Yes, what is it? What? What? I can't hear you! The music is too loud! Oh, the project! It's not going well!
Why?
There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers. He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekokata! A place to be, apparently! Thanks! Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes!
Yeah, now you would be forced to solve the egghead puzzle.
I already did that, I think.
Yep, so now you can just talk with him.
Delorean Church, the place to be! Make some noise, my church people!
Vibrations thump through your blue soul. The music sounds much better in the church. A hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain, tangled in its branches, something bronze flutters in the wind.
Wait, can someone put the Cruelty Squad ODST over him dancing? Shit, that's good thinking. Yeah, I died and now laying on the dead crap.
A hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain, tangled in its branches, something brown flutters in the wind.
He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to the music and waving his hand.
Oh
in
yeah,
the air.
wait.
In front of him,
Hangling
The
branches
thumping
of
noises
bronze
of the
flute.
music and
One
damn
reel
carpet under your
spinning.
feet makes you think of only one
Wait.
person.
Is it the one you
The
already
one
have?
that got
Someone's
away.
gonna try, or,
That
maybe
goddamn
we have to
crab
go
that
back and
fucked
check,
your father.
but still.
Wait,
Maybe
Rudens.
someone's there.
Where's the? No, that. Looking at the map. Isn't it like up here or something? I don't know. Because we already picked up the tape behind the shop guy.
The other reel deck is empty. Cables.
To the mega! Yeah!
I just saw a man fall
auxiliary.
into the underworld
What kind
in
of a
Arma
cable
3.
does she
Yeah, that's
use?
usually Arma 3.
3.5 or 4.5? Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
Don't worry.
I love
have
that
an
Kim was like
adapter for it right here.
I love that Kim was like, for fuck's sake, how long have we been on this
Hang
goddamn
on.
side quest?
This is a 4.5. We're all good, people.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the Arno for just a sec. For a special scheduled event. The Arno will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. Alright, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes. And then I'll turn off the music. Yeah! Back on the case! No disgrace! Bring it down to party place!
He is absolutely.
20 minutes ago, I condemned an entire solar system to
My
an eternity
German
under the rule of the Drukhari. I bet they're having so much fun right about now.
Damien, for fuck's sake, do not give the people over to the rape space elves!
And also, for context for Twits, that's just literally what they do. They're
Yeah, the Drukhari or Dark Eldar in Warhammer 40,000, they literally sustain themselves off the suffering of other sentient beings.
They're evil. We don't like them.
They're stinky. Anyways.
The first page of the second chapter!
Alright,
Sadistic space elves.
Yep.
Yes, what is it?
Alright. Alright. Oh boy.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum!
Nope.
Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way. Okay.
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
I think wait, I gotta. Hey, Kim, there we go. I think what Egghead is
Maximum
trying
power.
to say here is that the volume button is stuck on maximum.
Of course it is.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
I like to believe he personally glued it to maximum. So he could have an excuse
Yeah,
to never.
no, didn't he say earlier, like, glue is the only way or some shit like that?
Pump it to the brick! Or pump it to the brick, pump it to the headmaster.
Yeah, there's no way glue style.
Never mind then. Let's get on with
They
our
gave
project.
me a peace treaty
I'm
and a
going to
formal
unmute
promise
the
to
speakers
cooperate
on a
with
count
me
of
if
5.
and when the Ordos
Everyone ready?
Inquisitorite finds out about my misdeeds.
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready. Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Suddenly, your palms are sweaty. The church
I
seems
just want to
cold
get
and
this over
large.
with.
Somehow, there's tightness in your chest.
What? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You disengaged.
No wind outside, no waves, no floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural.
Did we just amplify it?
I don't know if you did this off stream, but again, I ask again. Did Joyce tell you about the pail?
No.
Okay.
The woman looks looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards.
What?
The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate. It's out there now, in the world, made manifest.
Did we fucking release the devil?
It will devour everything.
What?
The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on? It's getting louder.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar.
Congratulations.
Swallowing
You're now
entire
a cypher.
coastlines on
Just
its
hop
way.
on this black ship, and I
Salvation.
promise everything will be fine.
He's peaking. The worst high he's ever been on.
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously, his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down! No, the roof!
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to Earth! Love!
Below it, all the bass grows, like the jaws of a giant compressor gnawing on metal and wood. It does not sound benevolent at all. It's shaking the building's foundation. The floor twists.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Hog,
Shit.
you're brainwashed.
It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you? Yes, I've turned it off. Andre, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down. And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I would suggest that after this, you go to Joyce and ask her what the pail is.
Uh-huh.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore. You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's a start.
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again. It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. and some of the riders, if they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear.
That it wasn't her fault. Or theirs.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording, although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway. Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Sulispov. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origins.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive. You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you. You just don't have the pieces yet. You don't know enough about the world. But that Joyce, if you knew all she knows, could put it together.
Exactly. You need to ask Joyce. Because there's a very, very special piece of information about this world. She hasn't told you yet.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. What? I hear something. Oh yeah, it's the speakers. Okay, so I'm gonna be real. I genuinely thought we like unleashed the entity or something, and it was gonna destroy the world, and that's gonna be the end of the game. I genuinely thought I found a secret ending because like the seas were boiling and shit.
Yep, well, I'm not gonna say anything, and I just now really want you to talk to Joyce. I think she should be in the fisherman village.
I'm gonna check the last spot because to see if she's still there or not. But okay, why the fuck did I make a sound now?
You're just paranoid every single
Wait, is it because my perception is high enough I hear like the light shimmering and shit?
Possibly. I'm not sure, but if it is, that's a really cool detail.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admit?
I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
The bemusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine tenderness.
Figures. All of you are liars. They're such sweet boys, though, aren't they? My sweet, sweet wannabe skulls. They'll never be accepted, but their hearts are in the right place. Thank you for passing on the message.
I'm just...
The second battle will start because the Irish are regrouping and will come even stronger against the fortified Brits.
Oh, the turntables.
You're back.
Okay,
Good.
tattoos,
What can I help you
Everest, boat, Wild Pines, reality.
More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
Check the conceptualization check.
The what?
Conceptualization. The Lord of Satan. No. Wait, where is it? Like, I found it on my own, but where are we? What is this? Right behind me.
Wait.
6. A bird? Some sort of krill hunter? No, wait. You're an ancient ruin. A symbol of hubris and decay. Half submerged in some salty sea. Of course you're not, my dear. I'm just Of course. A bird? Ah, or
Oh,
two.
shit.
A pre-read. This one, mostly splats.
You could be
Wonderful.
Wait, hang on. Let me look up what it is.
A bird? Svenis? Some sort of... Of course you're not, my dear. I'm just terrible. Ah, or two. A pre-revolution. This one, most
You could.
wonderful.
Yeah, no, I think it's the conceptualization of what is reach for something fundamental.
Glad to have been of assistance.
What the fuck just happened, man?
Oh!
What?
Wait. Wait, check your task.
My tasks. Okay, yeah.
Wait for the comment. Okay. So first off, check your thoughts.
My thoughts. Okay. Oh wait. There. Let me guess. You're thinking of the Coldo Mama de Quaca?
No. Wait, check your tasks. Did you get a reality lowdown?
No.
No. Okay. Interesting. Then first of all, let me look what we need to do to complete that.
Alright. I'm willing. Yeah.
Moments. Research
Yeah,
is
I'm waiting.
ongoing.
I'm just. Holy shit. It's just... I feel a little nervous about reality now.
Oh damn, I can't find it. It's like you need to complete essentially, there is a thought that you need to get.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Germany.
Guide me here.
I will. Okay, how do you get this? Please. Okay. Where are we? Where are we? Where we are?
Okay.
You're back. Good. More lessons in We're
Where
in
are we?
Martinez, baby.
Wait, what?
A casual term of endearment popular among the
She refers to your.
Martinez, you would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say.
That's not it. That's
Forgotten
something else.
even. Revachol, the group.
As if it's.
History detective. They say by that we are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the, I think,
A spark.
22 kilometers.
Silent. The water. There is no recognition.
Oh, there we go. Where are we?
Immensity.
We are where we are. I have no truer answer to give, unfortunately.
This is one thought you need to complete.
Was there something else you want?
This has been informative. Thank you, man. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask. But might I suggest not asking them all right now?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
It's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Indeed. Glad to have been of assistance.
Okay, yeah, so I got the bot. the realization.
Jamais vu. You need that. And I'm sorry, this is, you want to know what that is going to do?
Uh-huh.
Every time you click on one of those little bubbles that tells you some information, you will get some XP.
I could have done this entire time!
Yes, and this was my bad. I didn't want to hold your hand. I didn't want to be
No,
like,
no,
"You
that's
need to
fair.
get
That's
this."
fair. No. I'm actually happy you didn't tell me about it.
Yeah, but yes, this is arguably the most important one. Okay, once you get that conceptualization check is going to be much easier, and then you can ask her what the pale is, and you're going to need that because otherwise you're never going to understand what the fuck just happened.
Yeah.
But let's just say this. I'm just going to tell you an anecdote of my time.
Mm-hmm.
Up until this point, I had played with a very high intelligence plate. This means I had very little Inland Empire or Shivers.
Yeah.
AKA, to me, this world seemed remarkably mundane and rooted in fact. No city talking to me, no hinges from beyond the world. But then, that happened. And with a terrifying realization, I suddenly realized, not only does this world not share our history, it is much more alien to our reality than I first thought.
So pretty much, because my brain boogied the fuck down, you're realizing all the factual knowledge of this world is a falsehood created to keep up appearances. I'm just saying random shit, don't worry about me.
Alright.
I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, no, I really am a physical and psyche built motherfucker. Because I am smart. I am great at visual calculus. But good god, I'm a fucking brickhead. I'm the most spiritually attuned brickhead you'll ever meet.
Hey, I take that as a compliment.
Yeah. Spiritually attuned brickhead. You gotta put that in Hall of No Context.
I will.
Most spiritually attuned brickhead. Good god.
There's some tear. An empty...
Yes? What do you want to know? You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again? There's no reason to wing in. 3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report. But during that time, the victim... Okay then. Good.
Here's the boardwalk for bullet traces. Okay. What the hell is that? A postcard. Cool. Well, I'm literally finding nothing around the boardwalk. Or...
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years.
No. I won't even try. You know, I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
This partner of his, Eyes, things didn't end well. It saddens him to say his name. Don't even ask.
Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I passed my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
Excuse me? A couple of bullet casings, 9mm around in training drill. Damn.
do for you, officer? No. No, of course not. Why? Well, he's been a little unenthusiastic about the trip. More so than usual. That's understandable. He just wants to get home and warm up.
He doesn't want to say it, but this is unusual. Gary's been to the jungle with him, to places way more challenging than the coast. Why so eager to go home?
I mean, wanna go look for the cryptids?
I kind of want to look for the cryptids, yeah.
Wanna do that? Simply because, I don't know, I'm just curious because it's the thing you haven't done.
Alright. What cryptids precisely? I usually discuss these things with specialists, so I don't know what.
We would have to discuss. He wants to say, but decides against it. You need to ask him about specific cryptids. Cryptids you've heard about from Lena or his friend Gary. He won't just talk.
Oh, everyone knows about that one. Thanks to Professor Mijanu being the talk of the town for a time.
A bit of jealousy there. He'd want that glory, truth be told. Even if he'd have to inject himself with bacteria to get it.
Although, probably because her life ended as a result of her work in Gutler, no one remembers her contributions to the search for the Nong-Ok, a flightless cursor owl found in the Seminine Isles. Its long legs permit the Nong-Ok to run faster than any other avian, perhaps any other animal, who knows? When it's not hunting its prey in this manner, the Ok hangs from tree branches, like a bat, waiting to dive on hapless prey below on the jungle floor. Mijanu liked extreme animals, you see. One of the few figures of the academic establishment I respect. Really a shame she disappeared. Oh, decades ago. In the 30s. I didn't know her personally, of course. The chasm of academic pretension still stood before us, even though she had unusual courage for someone from the other side. I see you've been talking about cryptids with Lena. The kind green ape is one of her favourites.
A warm wave passes him. Of course, the kind green ape is her favourite.
We travelled to South Safra to look for it once. Gary and I got stuck in a rainstorm, though, and had to spend most of our time there in a little village. The search was fabulously unsuccessful, but the people were very nice. I'm glad they didn't understand what Gary was saying about them.
What? South Safra? They're just on a different rung of the ladder, Morale. I had no problem with them.
I have no problem with them. I just think their entire race is inferior in every way.
Really? You kept complaining about how dirty everything is, but we digress.
They're a nascent culture. I just didn't feel comfortable. And let's change the topic, okay? Talk about your critters. Or whatever.
Yes, back to cryptozoology. You don't want to sow disagreement between friends.
By all means.
Okay.
Anyway, just gotta... And it feels like I'm pulling on too many threads.
Shut your lying aw up, Gary.
I don't know, I just...
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law. I mean, officers.
Yeah, do you want to maybe try shifting to compose the things? Do you have even more on that?
I'm gonna see if I have any things.
Yeah, because may I say what that's gonna do? It's gonna give you a thing, an item, and that item is...
No, just it gives me a thing. That's all I need to know.
It gives you a thing.
Yeah, it gives me a thing.
Things are nice. Things are made of matter, physical matter. Did you know that?
I didn't. Goodness. But honestly, okay. I think... Okay, you know, I'm gonna explore the last little... because we also needed to explore... There was the boardwalk, which has no residue, really. It stops us here.
You see, a slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says, tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Looks like tomorrow never came.
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with. You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Heilostam. You must be Kim Kitsuragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Nice to meet you.
Oh yes, so Mikhail. They had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall. No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers. Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into Worms lately.
Worms? My god, it's Worms, my favorite video game.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in 08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But why?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building. What not a lot of people know is, this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Hold on. What's R&D?
Apologies, it's an acronym for research and development. They don't use it anymore. You're probably more familiar with RTD, Research and Technological Development.
Mea Kalpa, you are not familiar with that one either. This man is a bookhead. It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains. They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still,
This seems
Tricentennial
German.
was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve. Or should I say, they were developing an ace up their sleeve? I'm mixing my metaphors here.
This seems German themed. Feld would translate to field.
Yeah, I got that.
And Königstein, Kingstone.
Oh. I
So
think
this
I think the Shan. Skärningssten.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this seems to be. That's the thing. It's not German in this world. That's yeah. That would be an interesting thing. like they have French accents, Spanish accents, but like in our world, it would be curious to see what the equivalent is. Like we know Orange exists, Brevachol. We know that Brevachol seems to be French coded, but I
Yeah,
wonder
I
like
would say like it would be like industrialized like northwestern France.
The question is, yeah, what I'm curious about is like what is well those that speak what we would call German. What are they in this world? Is it Orange? Sur la cliff is French.
Yeah.
Grad?
I'm not
Unsure.
sure. Did we just say that in sync?
Huh?
I think we just said I'm not sure in sync.
Probably, yes.
Yeah.
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer. An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution, revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bringing them to the average consumer, which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rehm, ICN and ZAM, haven't achieved yet. Indeed.
The revolution!
Oh my god, I love him! He's such a little guy!
He's a cute little guy.
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes, possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins. All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D. Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
A pleasure wheel?
Perhaps reminded of a childhood memory. It's clear he would prefer there were a big wheel lighting up the coast.
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinez was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in cybernetics. But history had other plans. Actually, no one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But word has it, they were very elegant, exquisite, alien-looking turn-of-the-century hardware. 10 years ago, I did a little freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Wompty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredefort, Oranje. It raised the same questions, and we had lengthy discussions with Paul Ockerman, who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins Keith and Guy Hughes joined the team, trying to...
Wait, did he just say Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center? He did it. He said Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center, like it's the most natural thing in the world. What the hell is a Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center? And who the hell are Keith and Guy
Want to know
Hughes?
something incredibly funny?
Uh-huh.
That's a fucking thought.
Wait, what? Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center?
Yes. and for me at least, it was really good because guess what my signature skill was?
What?
Encyclopedia. And Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center gives you money and XP every time an encyclopedia check comes in.
What?
Yes. So
money?
Anytime an encyclopedia would be like, did you know that this was made by Feld Electrical? I would get, I think it was like 1 real and 10 XP.
Wait, 1 whole real, not like cent.
Nope, 1 whole real.
What the fuck? That is such bullshit.
Yes, I will admit that the inbuilt is maybe a little bit favored here.
Okay.
But to be fair, you had other things like the communist thought, but you rejected that.
Because I'm not a communist, I'm a socialist. Because I understand that communism doesn't really work because people inherently want to own things.
No. Don't take the serious political game seriously. Joke around.
I know, but I don't want to play the fucking communist because goddammit, because I know my friends are gonna make fun of it. And it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny, don't get me wrong. But I don't want this entire playthrough to be a communism joke.
Ah. And thus goes another communist lost to the cause.
Every time a socialist thinks, a communist loses their wings.
Every time a socialist talks, the communists lose credibility. Together, we can stop this. Just sign up for communism today.
We have an entry fee, by the way. Honestly, I would say one of my absolute favorite jokes I did it was when you, me, Fads, and Arcus were playing Helldivers. And you guys like, oh yeah, we should start doing communist propaganda. Oh yeah, you and what budget? And then like all three of you just fucking died. Actually destroyed by facts and logic. In parenthesis, Arcus's explosive crossbow.
You can't do that. That's mean. Let me have my communism dream.
Yeah, you can have the dream because it won't fucking work.
The Wumpty Dumpty Dump Center for Contemporary Art. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ackerman, chose to...
I don't know why those names, Paul Ackerman, that just... I don't know, like, that feels like the kind of German name, like a US agent trying to infiltrate Nazi Germany would write on his passport.
Hello, I'm Paul Ackerman.
Like, Paul Ackerman, like, no one's called like that.
Oh my god, no, Rick hit a good one. Communists have as much money as weight. None.
Wow.
In fact, I'm not. The Wumpty Dumpty Dump Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Redefort and are ever in the market for an exhibition space / contemporary art research center. But perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying, the device itself was very elegant, fragile even. One could write directly on the tape using a special chemical solution. The machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations, and project output onto a white screen. It was a beautiful, delicate thing. Even one would be very useful. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionaries setting fire to the precious device. But so they did. The Feld playback experiment vanished into the fires of '07. Yes, the official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the Feld playback experience, but those are incorrect. Who knows? Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands. Either way, they're all gone now. All 3 versions of the prototype. Nothing but debris and ashes remain inside that building. Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here. Now, if you were to ask about tape computers, they used them for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases, the most notorious example being Le Décret de Mars. What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02. It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to Revachol on her political concept album, Bon Baiser d'Insolente. You should read it. Every local library in Revachol stocks a copy of the decree. I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book, already forgetting about this part of the discussion.
But of course, what else? No, thanks to you.
Well, that was a very interesting conversation.
Was it?
Yeah. Okay, this just might be my autistic ass, but one of my greatest little things is just hearing about forgotten technologies and stuff. Like, did you know that Lockheed Martin tried to... Oh, wait, let's see. Oh, okay, never mind.
Wumpty Dumpty Dump Center. There it is. There it is.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm getting that fought after this. It's only 42 minutes. Okay, if I stop this, that won't work. So I gotta... You know, I'm willing to spend another point to get to the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center because.
But okay, but then question: do you have what's your encyclopedia? Because in order for you to get the maximum worth of this, you should have a high encyclopedia, and you just don't.
Fair enough. Hey, at least I got a nice shack
like...
instead of paying fucking the world in rags like you did. I'm coping. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Okay. I'm reading it out. My suggestion, pretentious wanker. Encyclopedia passive give plus 10 XP and plus 2 real.
2 real?
Yes.
2?
Yep.
What? Huh?
Yep. There's a reason you have to get there by talking to him, because if you could get this on day 1, you could pay off your debt no problem.
2 fucking reals?
Yep. 2 real out of thin air because my mangled brain remembered the fact that the kid fucked his wife or something like that.
Meanwhile, I'm going, like, beefy Columbo with this. Like, I am tripping the fuck out. I can feel your vibe. I will beat your shit if I need to. And I can sense your fucking bloodline.
Exactly. And what more do you need, honestly? Sure, I get more money, but at the end, you're cooler, Fox.
Yeah, no, no. You're an economic powerhouse. I'm just hang and a 1. I'm a fucking stupid anomaly, and I'm loving it.
Would warn you, I'm getting a bit of fatigue, so how long do you plan to continue this?
The depot. The wind
I'm thinking like
sand dune.
just a few more
Here
minutes.
to the whirling?
Alright then.
I can't see how. The church is in the way.
I just want to check the possible shooting locations first, you know? Hey, wait.
Okay, got it. There we go. Hey, Kim. Seagull. Oh, man.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower.
I don't see it, officer. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there, in the whirling in rags. It's not possible to climb that ladder, and even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim to warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps, but anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fires this time of year. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out Biddable Prime, was it?
There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, blue from the distance and the air, you see the smallest rectangle, barely visible. A glowing light on the 3rd floor of the whirling in rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the glass, her limbs long and slender, smoking, drinking, being happy and elated, without you. Because you're here, freezing in the wind, aren't you? Doing your detective work.
Those? A smoking assailant who favors Tumutiri to Astra or Joanne? Cigarette butts are everywhere.
Still.
Oh, there's a box. Oh.
Alright, so spot 1 is ruled out.
No, this is spot 2 because we couldn't find the boardwalk spot.
Boardwalk. It's the one where the dead man is.
Yeah, I know that. I checked there. I'll check there again. I'm now. Alright, and here. Playing versions will have Molotovs. Ooh, hell yeah. This is, just so you know, this is a Molotov household. We love Molotovs in this household.
Oh yeah.
The Molotov is an embodiment of I have 20 bucks and I'll fuck up your entire village.
Fire can be quite destructive.
A metal payphone. You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable. Calling. Still calling. This feels wrong. Should you be doing this? End of tone. Someone picks up.
Pierre, is that you, Pierre? Do you have any news about Pierre? He's my sister's grandson. He used to visit me as a lad. Fine young man. But who are you then? A salesman of some sort? Modern goods are rubbish, and I can't afford them anyhow. It's a shame what you did to our country. To hell with the police. To hell with you.
Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sounds like waves washing a beach. Growing in, you get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he did not. Calling. Still calling. Again. Someone with a
Hello, Gerard speaking. Don't worry about it, buddy. Happens to all of us. You have a nice day.
phone. Disconnect tone. Calling. 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 Still calling. Still calling.
Stop calling me, man. I'll get you your money, alright? I just need till tonight. Let me work.
The phone gets hanged up fast as light. Disconnect.
I don't know why I'm doing this. It's just...
I'm tired.
Sounds like he hasn't talked to anyone in quite a while.
If I could go just 1 month without writing, no, 2 months, I could regenerate my brain. Fucking liberalism.
The man disappears with a sigh. You do not hear the customary disconnect tone, just silence in the handset. The machine is still waiting for you to dial a number. Seems like it did not have time to swallow the coin. This sometimes happens. Lucky you, the call went too fast for the payphone to register. You can still make a new one without paying. You close your eyes and feel your finger move on the rotary dial. You start with 005, as before, followed by 7 digits at random. Still calling, still. Time keeps passing. In the distance, seagulls squawk. No one is home. What were you trying to achieve by closing your eyes? Did you want your muscle memory to take over and call somewhere? Where? His own heart. It's really time to stop this now.
Yeah. The whole failing doesn't mean you fail, and winning doesn't always mean you succeed. Let me tell you, there was nothing you could have gained by succeeding that.
I know, it was just a feeling, you know.
No, it was a good feeling. There was something there. Just nothing happy.
Yeah, no, I think I got way too in character and thought I could just call my wife and say I'm sorry. I don't know, I don't know what possessed me. That was so weird. Like, I just felt this, I felt like I could do something.
Maybe, honestly, I think maybe that's intent. Maybe after son Harry Dubois, you get a feeling of what it is he would have done in that situation,
Yeah.
and I think he would have called, no matter how painful it would get.
Holy shit, man, that got heavy.
Yeah, goddammit, I'm back to being a seagull. I want to be a seagull. Take me back. I don't like all this thinking stuff.
Oh.
So loud.
I made back the money though.
Nice.
Wow, that was a very coke-filled laugh. Jesus Christ. Imagine dying to a concussion M20. What's an M24 again? I gotta check that.
You keep track of that? I just hear that and assume variant of gun.
No,
Okay.
no.
That's not...
No, guns are not concussive. Ah, yeah, it's a steel handgranate. That was it. At least I'm like, yeah, M24. Right? Yeah, World War II. Yeah. Model 1942, steel handgranate. Yeah, you know, one of those German stick grenades.
Handgranate.
Handgranate. Dude, I have a bunch of options here. Why is it snowing all of a sudden?
Because it's winter.
Fair enough. Yeah, the potato masher. And yeah, interesting thing, Talva. The German, the German stick grenade, it's not a fragmentation grenade, it is purely concussive. So you can actually survive a point-blank blast.
Oh, so it's meant to stun only.
No. It is meant to beat your shit in with a shockwave.
I see. So I could survive it, but I'm not getting up for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah. If not for the next week.
Alright, got it.
Because a good way to describe it is, so you know how people die by falling into water because the water is non-compressible? It's kind of along the same vein as that.
I see.
Just raw concussive force. Just checking your shit in. But, yeah, no, let's just check the trail we're on. Boardwalk. Island. I can't search island yet. Gotta find the tape. Oh yeah, I got a vibe with Noid. Let's do that and then let's end upstream. We've been going at this for quite some time.
Yeah, and I want to play some Mortal Kombat.
You have been playing some Mortal Kombat. I've seen it open for like the past hour.
Yes, but I have not been playing it actively because I'm paying attention to you.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that a lot, actually.
You got us in, cop. I can't believe you got us in.
With wonder in his sharp eyes.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor. Estelle using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater. The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass...
Okay.
What he means is, you're right, actually. The tent was a safety hazard, and this place was deserted anyway.
It's a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more. Dead bodies are perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total. Okay.
Also, I love that my character... I love the weird balance I have with my Harry Dubois, where he's very much riding his own vibe, but he's not very spiritual at all. like he's just sitting there, like, listening to the waves to try to figure out a murder investigation, and then some kid comes along and, yeah, you know, spiritual collapse. Gets, okay, I guess.
I see.
And then goes back to looking at a seagull trying to figure out why his wife left him.
I don't. Fuck her giving me the evil eye. I didn't know it was in here. We have to get rid of it. Dismantle it. Can't dance with a giant mass murderer looking at ya. Not a good look.
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love. Mass murder on the floor.
The world spirit does not have a body. It has organs. Hardcore is an organ of the world spirit. This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are all... I like this question, Cop Man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that. Well, they loved her. They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us.
What a strange choice of words. Caustic, overflowing with negativity. That can't be healthy. What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window? But it isn't, and you shouldn't come back to this anymore. This should be the last time. Stop talking about that damn window, please.
Hard to say, Cop Man. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the crab man, though. Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place.
1 second. I just noticed all the discrepancy with the thing I'm doing. Like on the side. Just 1 moment.
Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us. The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave on a second.
Yeah.
Feel that I can't properly pay attention.
No, that's fair. Yeah, it's been 3 hours and 13 minutes. It's been a while.
Jesus. Okay, yeah. Next time I think I'm gonna go after 2 because I feel like.
Yeah, I don't
the
know
last
how
2
the
minutes
stream went this long. It kind of just occurred.
Well, it means you're enjoying the game, but for me it's a bit much. Jesus Christ. I need to go outside. Very well done, dear chat. Hi, thank you for listening to my rambles. I'm gonna go touch some grass. Have a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this was fun. See you focus, alright. See you focus around, yeah? Yeah. Alright. Well, let's see if I have someone to raid. See you focus.